Hi, I'm Varun Baraya, and I co-founded Lully with a doctor at Stanford, and we're bringing scientifically proven technologies to improve your child's sleep. Our first product, the Sleep Guardian, improves night terrors, a massive problem that affects nearly 25% of American kids. And if you've seen one, you'll never forget it. It's like a terrible temper tantrum, but your child's asleep through the entire episode, and up until now, there has been no solution. The Sleep Guardian slips under the mattress, learns your child's sleep cycle, and uses vibrations to bring them out of the sleep cycle that causes night terrors. In clinical studies, it improved night terrors by 80%. Since launching the Sleep Guardian for $129 just a few months ago, we've helped over 1,000 families sleep through the night. Poor sleep doesn't just affect kids, it really affects the entire family. And at Lully, we're here to change that.
Welcome to today's Power Pitch. I'm Melissa Lee. You just saw Varun pitch, so let's meet the panel. Joining us here on set is Alicia Surratt. She's a board member of the New York Angels. Alicia advises and invests in over 24 startups. In Seattle, angel investor Nat Burgess. He's the president of Quorum Group, a firm involved with more than $1 billion in mergers and acquisitions, including deals with Google, Microsoft, and Intel. And in LA, we've got Dr. Tanya Altman, a pediatrician and mom of 3. She's a spokesperson for the American Academy of Pediatrics. So, Varun is in the hot seats. Alicia, why don't you kick us off?
So I thought you had a lot of great information packed into your pitch, but you didn't talk about competitive advantage, so I'm going to have to give you a B+. And speaking of competitive advantage, I know that you have the proprietary algorithm, but does that really prevent other people from playing in your space?
We have filed patents both in the US and internationally. We do have a proprietary algorithm that's held as trade secrets, and the third bit of it is the data that we have. We have 10,000 nights of testing behind us already, and that's something that will continue to grow with each night of use.
Nat?
You're very focused on solving one problem, and you describe your product well. What's missing for me is the bigger opportunity around sleep. So I wanted some T's there. I'm going to give you a B on the pitch. Are you guys confident that you're not going to be a regulated medical device requiring FDA approval?
We've had regulatory consultants look into this in a couple of different ways. And the FDA regulates products that treat or cure a medical condition. What we're really doing is helping train sleep cycles for children with night terrors, and we're improving the sleep that they get. We're improving the sleep that families get. And when the FDA looks at that, they don't consider it a medical device or a regulated product.
Dr. Altman, you're up.
So I love that you're bringing awareness to night terrors, as they can be so alarming, scary, and disruptive to the entire family's night's sleep. I'm giving your pitch an A- though, because as a pediatrician, I want to know a little bit more, how does the device work?
What we actually do is capture historic night terror information from the parents when they're first setting up the device. Based on that, we're able to make an initial prediction of when we need to turn on the vibrations. And what the vibrations really do is get them out of the sleep pattern that triggers night terrors, which involve a lot of microarousals, and we're sort of pushing them on to the next cycle.
Alicia?
So night terrors sound like a real issue, but it also feels a bit niche-y to take in outside money from venture capitalists. Is there a bigger vision for the company?
Night terrors is where we get started. It's a very acute pain point. It affects about 1 million kids a year, which is annually recurring. So there itself, we do have a pretty large opportunity. But ultimately, Lully is the children's sleep company.
Dr. Altman?
Can I get a little more information on the safety profile of this device when it is in a crib or a bed with a young child?
Night terrors tend to occur in kids who are 18 months, probably 2 years old at the earliest. And so we're not talking about newborns where a lot more risks exist. The device also goes under the mattress, so it's really inaccessible to most children.
Nat?
So, Varun, we've seen other pioneers in consumer product sectors get slaughtered, like GoPro, basically having to get out of the low end of the market. Trackers, fitness trackers were premium products, and now they're racing to the lowest cost. How do you defend market share against that threat of low-cost offshore competition?
Down the road, we also plan on introducing service layers on top of the product that allow us to retain the lifetime of our customers a lot longer.
We heard what Varun had to say. Now we want to know if the panel is in or out. So, Alicia, what do you say?
Well, I was initially concerned that the focus on night terrors might be a little bit too niche-y, but given that their focus is broadly children's sleep over time, then I am intrigued. I think that you have some smart founders, smart money behind them, and some initial traction that is promising. So I'll go in.
Nat, in or out?
So you heard my concern when I was grading the pitch, that this was a gimmick, kind of a one-trick pony. Frankly, you've convinced me otherwise. You've got a real vision here, and I'm in.
Dr. Altman, how about you?
As a mom of 3 young children, I know personally how important sleep is for the entire family. So I'm in. I want to try it.
Wow, clean sweep. Varun, what's your reaction?
That's great. I mean, we're solving a problem for a lot of families out there, and that's what really motivates us as a team.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, of course, to Varun of Lully and to our panelists, Alicia, Nat, and Dr. Tanya Altman. And that is today's Power Pitch.